What's that?
I turned on the video.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so so you do the shortcut shifting again?
Starting from the beginning or the shift that I was on.
From the beginning, yeah. Nice. Now see how gentle you can be when you shift. Yeah, so come around more. Yep. So you want to swing, so it's too late. Once you get to the position, you should already have your arms swung, or however you say that. That's it. There you go. So I'll hold the violin so you aren't tempted to swing the violin. Yes, are you breathing? You look like you're holding your breath. Relax right here. Yes. I think I love that you stand up with a nice posture, but you look like you're working so hard. I want to figure out a way to do it without working so hard. So right here, do you remember, did I tell you what the name of this bone is? I have a friend who calls it the proud bone, but you're like doing the back bend bone. It's called the manubrium. It's my favorite bone of the whole body because I like the name of the word. Manubrium. It's an interesting name. So this manubrium is like, oh, good, do that again. Oh, so swing before you get there. Now swing. There you go. Now seventh position, relax your foot. Go on vacation, foot.
Sometimes my hand is pushing down on my pinky so it stays on since it's really high.
So what you can do instead, because in real life you wouldn't want to do that, is to put your third finger and your fourth finger on the string. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So look at my hand. So you go like this. And if your one is down, that helps. That's more like how you would normally play the violin, right? In fact, I know people do that for a trick. Okay, that's enough for that. Okay, so it's what we have gentle slides, right? What else can you tell me about the slides?
That I have to swing my elbow when I just get to the position.
No, before you get to the position. Swing elbow before you get to a new position, so you're ready to go. Make sense?
Yeah.
Do sixth position again, thinking of that. Sixth position. Which one's sixth position?
Oh.
Okay, so that's fifth position, but that's okay. That's a good one to do too. Yeah, so that time you swung your arm enough that your four was ready to just drop, right? That one too. Great. You got it. Good for you. Okay.
Somehow my hands are white.
Maybe they just look white compared to when they were dirty. I think we should do the G major scale. Did you get all the way up to 9 slurred?
Yep. Almost did 10. No.
What's that?
I said I almost did 10.
You know what I do after 9 slurred is I go to 12. Because 9 is divisible by 3 and 12 is divisible by 2 or 4. But if you start doing things, it's easier. Like to just stick with more popular
16.
patterns. I do 16 as well. So 12 is 3 sets of 4. Wish I had $1 million motorcycle. And 16 is 4 sets of 4, which you can wait for another week, but that's wish I had $1 million super shiny motorcycles.
I was on my like 20th there.
20th? What? All right, wish I had $1 million super shiny, really fancy motorcycle. That would be 20. Okay. Hey, let's just do 2 slur. Can we jump to that?
How did my violin get white?
Your violin got white?
I like little white specks.
No, just dust. Rosin. Did you leave it out?
No.
In your house? Or maybe with the cloth in your case is dusty?
No.
I have no idea then.
I think I wiped my hand with a Kleenex, and so it got all like little specks of white. So when I shifted like
On the string, then that makes sense. That makes sense, yeah. So at least we know it's clean.
oops.
It's good. You'll have to use the green towel in there if you want. Or maybe you feel like the Kleenex is cleaner. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Okay. There you go, 3 slur. Nine slurred. Twelve slurred. Wish I had $1 million motorcycle. See, you did it. And the easier it gets, the faster you'll be able to go. And then the faster you can go, the even easier it'll be. So go all the way to 12 this week, and next week, go all the way to 16. All right, do you know the fingering for the arpeggio?
Sort of.
Okay, how about I show you
Yeah.
what I do? Okay. Let me see if I can remember it slightly differently. Yeah, okay, watch. On the D string, you shift to 3rd position. Then on the E string, haha, all the way to 6th position. Then back down to 3rd. Back to 1st. Okay? Now, 7. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Yeah, do that again. No, yes. Second finger. There you go.
Okay.
Okie dokie. Let's do your cravat. Ba-yum, bum, ba-dum. Do you know which one that is? the Bach Gavotte, D major. Then it repeats. Repeat. That's okay. For now, go on. But that's one of the things you need to do is memorize your repeats. Okay, so you know it pretty well. What do you think is left to polish this piece up?
Maybe the trill.
What's tricky about the trill? Or why do you say the trill?
I don't know.
Well, what I noticed is it was hard to keep it with a steady tempo when you got to the trill. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
Like sometimes you played the note that has the trill on it a little extra long. Are you trying to tap it a whole bunch of bazillion times? Do you know you only need to tap it once to make it a trill? Usually most people like 2 or more, but 2 is great. So what I'm actually going to say is that you need to practice keeping it steady.
Okay.
And it happened some other places too besides the trill spots. So what I would do with this piece is I play it one time with the metronome, and that is going to help you find spots that are tricky. And then you're going to pick your tricky spots. Okay? And I want you to work at picking some of those tricky spots. Marcia and your mom, they can help you a little bit too, but I think it would be nice for you to have some say like, wow, that was hard for me. I want to practice that.
Okay.
Okay? And then...
Sometimes I do like, if I mess up the trills, I do like that sometimes. And then I play it, get it faster and faster.
I'm going to ask you not to do it that way, because I think now you're trying to tap a certain number of times in it. I want you to make rhythm the priority, and however many times you tap, who cares? Okay? As long as you tap once.
Yeah.
I'm happy. And then, are you okay?
Yeah.
Are you breathing?
Yes.
And then later, as you get more advanced, you might get faster trills, but you don't have to have the world's fastest trills on this piece, right?
No.
You'll get there, you'll get there. Okay.
I remember it. No.
Okay, so let's, yes, we're going to do Beret in a second.
Yeah.
You want to start with the 4th finger on the, here.
I know what you're talking about.
Okay, you can tell
down low.
I think it's an up bow. Yeah. Dee-da-da-dee-ba-dum. Yes. Okay. I guess I was wrong. I guess it is a down bow. Can I start from the down? Sure. Down bow. Excuse me.
Put your elbow on your collar.
Okay. So that at 100 is a pretty good tempo. If you want to start speeding it up after 100 is easy.
Okay.
So when you play the first time, the next time you do slow or medium. Okay, later, like next week, you can do fast. Okay.
Like 120.
Metronome equals like 100, and then you can go onto 120 is probably good.
Yeah. How
Okay.
high does your metronome go?
208. How high does yours go?
Mine goes to like 200 and like I don't remember.
This one. Wait a minute. 240.
Mine goes to.
Should we do it that fast? Just kidding. You're not going to do it that fast.
I can't do witch's dance. No, devils that way.
It's
That
true.
fast.
Yeah. That's crazy. All right, should we do some beret?
Yes.
Oh, I know. I was going to say steady and then dynamic still.
This
Okay.
is stuck.
Oh, because you're pulling it. You have to pull it to the side because of that thing that's on there. Smash. Okay. You just practiced the major section, right? The first page?
Yeah, I did. I
Okay.
didn't go on to the that part.
We'll do that today.
Yay.
You can repeat, that's fine. hold your breath too much. This is not a swimming lesson, just so you know, you have to breathe. All right. End of the phrase. These are all the ends of phrases. Okay. So, two things. The general overall structure of a phrase in a beret is 4 measures long. It has a quarter note sized pickup. In this case.
Oh, this is the same measure.
Because it's a total, this is, don't count this for a second. 1 measure, 2 measures, 3 measure. And this is 3/4 of a measure, and that's 1/4 of a measure. Do you know fractions? This is
Wait, so
3
that's
beats.
3.
3 beats of a measure here and 1 beat of a measure there, and that's a total of a full measure. Okay. So in the beret, it's a dance again, right? Party piece, yeah.
But except for this minor.
You can cry and dance at the same time.
You can't.
There.
Well, you sort of can.
Yeah, you can.
But
I
you
just,
don't really want
you
to.
don't usually do that. Okay, so but we still want to have it in the style of a beret where we have a little nudge at the beginning of the measure. And then diminuendo at the end of the phrase. And see, all these diminuendos are written in. You see that? But we don't want all the phrases to be the exact same dynamics. So we're going to follow the dynamics that were put in this book. Okay?
Okay.
So
Wait, this didn't attach.
it's because it starts over here. So, what's up? And metronome practice is good for this too. Okay, ready? I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, then we're going to come in. 1, 2, 3. Good. Okay, so now here's some other things. Bach is famous for hiding things like scales and arpeggios.
Travel the world, Bach.
That's right. All right. So here we have something that's a bit of a surprise. We look G, F sharp, E, F sharp, G, D, C sharp, F sharp, G, B, A, F sharp, G, G, F sharp. What is that? What on earth is that pattern? It is a scale with decorations. And the decorations are the 7th and 8th note of a scale. That's a scale. Right? Decorated with F sharp and G. Decorate, decorate, decorate. And then that's an arpeggio. So what's kind of fun is we don't want to do it too much, but is to bring out the secret scales or arpeggios that Mr. Bach puts in his music. So can we try to bring out that scale?
Yeah.
You ready?
I sort of tried to do like accents, so like make sure you could like hear the scale, but I didn't know it was a scale.
Oh. Okay, ready? And. And what do you notice? Is the scale going down or up?
Down.
Right, so let's start loud and get quieter. Now arpeggio. Yeah, see that? So it says crescendo, but I'll draw that in anyway. And then here we're getting quieter. Okay? Good, let's go on. Oh, okay. So you just, we've got to go on to this thing. I want to play that with you. So anyway, metronome practice. Deal? Phrasing, nudging, dynamics. Okay.
B flat and B flat.
Yeah. What scale is that?
G minor scale and B flat major? Or
Yeah,
G
and
minor.
since
G minor.
G minor, exactly. Ready? And. Yep, so up to get that. Three slower. repeat. Okay, let's check that G and make sure it really rings. Yep. Okay, do the repeat. No, do the repeat by yourself. Like, see if you get that. So here's the tricky thing about the minor thing, is when you reach back with that 1, you don't want the 3 to get lower. So see if you can be careful. So,
Vitamins.
yes, vitamins are a great way for sure.
So it's just this A is cut out.
What do you mean it's cut out?
It's like the print didn't go on.
Oh, yeah, I see. But here, I'll fill it in for you. I don't know if I did a good job at it. You can,
Might take 1 hour though. Where did it go? Oh,
yeah, don't spend a lot of time on it. You can do that at home.
there we go. This doesn't look like a full A. Well, it does.
Yeah, it's a B natural. Weird, huh? Start again.
Why is my finger getting black?
Because it comes off of the string. Oh, you need to play because these guys are here for those. D, D, uh-huh. There you go. Good. Okay. Questions?
No.
All right.
Reading?
Your concerto. You know what we're going to do after Thanksgiving, don't you?
No. Concert.
You have the concert. What else do we have? Probably before Christmas.
Math
Or-
night.
Not before Hanukkah though, because Hanukkah's so early this year. Before the holiday break, at the end of December, we'll start book 4.
Concert.
Did you hear me?
Oh, December.
We'll start.
Yay. Wait.
So make
This
sure.
is the last piece I forgot.
Yeah. Pretty exciting, huh?
Ah.
Nudge, diamonds. Okay. We should take a bow.